Mommy.
Hey.
My favorite animals. My favorite animal, which is the sea creatures and fish and crabs.
Oh yeah.
And there's even sharks. And I'm thinking about we could do the sea in our yoga class.
The sea in our yoga class.
For all of the people.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we have a theme of the sea in our yoga class, what would that look like? What postures, I wonder, we can do? And I think we should get inspired. Let's see what I can pull up.
We should.
Yeah.
We should act like a dolphin in a boat.
Oh, right. A
or
dolphin.
Maybe a shark.
We'll see about that. Okay, what about a sea anemone?
Yes.
Sea
anemone.
Yes, sea anemone. And what about the, what's that fish that swims in between the sea anemone?
Clownfish?
Yes, a clownfish. Let's look this up. Let's see what kind of ideas we can do. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at that.
I'm wondering if I could make some new shirts.
Oh, that'll be a great idea.
Of the ocean.
Yes. And how about, look at this one. Is this one of your shirts?
No.
Right
Wait,
here?
this?
Yeah.
Yes, this is one of my shirts.
Okay, well, let's see. I like it. It says kawaii. I like that.
You guys could get some. And
then this one is already available, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
And Wolfie. Make sure you get Wolfie and kawaii.
Okay, so cool. So let's figure out. We're gonna figure out what sea animals we're gonna do in our next yoga class. So I'm looking on here. We've got the sea anemone.
We could pretend as a clownfish is going next to us as we're the enemy.
So look how the sea anemone just kind of floats in the sea, in the water.
And I think the clownfish sometimes might be hiding in it from sharks.
Ooh, yeah. And also sometimes they twist their bodies in between the tentacles of the sea anemone.
Cool.
Yeah, so I think I have a good idea about what postures we'll do around that. Okay, but now let's look at how a dolphin moves.
I think a sea anemone is the same thing. Is the same thing as coral.
A little bit different. So we got dolphins here.
Cool.
Oh, look at that! Isn't that
beautiful?
They're
so cute.
So, with a dolphin,
you guys should leave a like if you love dolphins.
Yes, leave a like if you love dolphins.
And I sure do.
Okay, so next, oh look at that, we've got dolphins jumping, and you know what? I think I have an idea what we can do.
I know how dolphins jump. They do.
Yeah. So I have an idea about how we can portray that do that in our yoga class.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we got sea anemone, clownfish, dolphin, and maybe we could come up with some more stuff. You ready? Okay, well let's start planning it out like we did last time. Does that sound good?
And I just want to tell everybody this. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like before we get started. And
hit the bell.
Hit the bell of all.
Yep.
And you guys will be following us. And if your children runs around, that's okay.
That is okay. So we are getting ready to plan our next yoga class theme.
Yes.
Which we still got to come up with a name. But it was pretty much be like under the sea. So we're going to explore the sea with our yoga posture. So let's get working.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get working. Okay, you ready to get set up to come up with our yoga class?
Yeah.
Okay, help me get the mat out. All right. And you pull that part.
Okay.
Right there is good.
There, nice and flat.
Yeah. Okay,
no
good.
wrinkles.
All right. Okay, so we came up with a few ideas for our Under the Sea yoga class. I think that's going to be really fun. So I think the first thing we mentioned was the sea anemone, right? How did the sea anemone go again? Yeah, so just kind of the tentacles of the sea anemone just floated through the water. So maybe that can be our warm-up. What do you think? Yeah? Okay, cool. So for our warm-up, we can kneel down like this. And then we can use our arms and our fingers and just keep the body nice and loose. And we can pretend that we are sea anemones for our warm-up. Get the shoulders and the back and the arms and the fingers all loosened up, ready for our yoga postures. I like that idea. That's smart. Okay, so then we thought about if you have sea anemone, you have to have a, what kind of fish?
Clownfish.
A clownfish, that's right. So what I was thinking, I know that when I do yoga and I do a posture called seated twist, spinal twist.
Like you put this here and
Yes, exactly. So to me, if I bend here and I come here, and just like the clownfish body just kind of twists around the sea anemone tentacles, like that's what the spinal twist reminds me of. So this can be our clownfish after we did our sea anemone warm up. And then we'll do the opposite direction as a counter stretch. All right. Then we said...
shark next.
Yeah. Okay. What was that idea?
I think it was like
we could do that.
Or this.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? If we do it like this, let's see. You know how a shark will go, like twist around, and then our hands could be its jaws.
Eating bluefish.
Yeah, so when we twist around like this, we're stretching out the side of the body, opening that up, waking up the muscles, right? But yet we are a shark, a fierce shark in the sea.
Like a hammer shark.
Or a hammer shark. With the eyes out like this. Okay, so we've got that. We've got the shark. And then I was thinking of, oh, right. There is a posture. It's actually called Pigeon. Which is not very...
it's a dolphin dive.
Yes. But to get into the dolphin dive, you got to do Pigeon first. And even though it's not a sea creature, we can kind of adjust it and pretend. So the way we get into this particular posture in yoga, we start off in what we call tabletop. Right? Can I see your tabletop? Do I have enough room behind me? Tabletop. And then we slide one leg back. And then we keep the other leg in the front so that the heel is underneath the hip. And then we can settle in like this. And then we can tell the adults that if your hips are a little tight, you can put a pillow under your hips, right?
So that you will be comfortable.
Yeah, so you could be comfortable. And then once we get nice and comfy in the posture, we sit up. And then we do our dolphin dive. Exactly. So that's how we'll do our dolphin dive. And then, of course, we'll do the other leg.
What's next?
I think next we were going to be a human.
On the boat.
On a boat.
Of course, I'm going to do a little boat because I'm a kid.
Yeah, a little boat because you're a kid. And I'm going to do a big boat because I'm an adult. And so, yeah. And so the way we'll do this is we'll start off in a posture where our legs are out in front of us and we flex our feet. And I love that. Rowing, right? Mm-hmm. And I think with the rowing, it's like we're twisting the body. So I think that's a good idea. And the twist will help to really wake up the body as we just row our boat, keep our legs and our hips in place, and just move our arms and the torso. Great idea!
And in a big way,
oh, yeah! So in yoga, there's a posture called Navasana, which means boat. Navasana. Can you guys say that? Navasana. So we're going to do Navasana to represent that a wave has come and lifted our boat. And the way we get into Navasana is we make sure both hips are nice and firm on the ground. And then we kind of rock back. Yeah. And lift the feet. We can stay here or we can extend. And we can hold. Oh, I'm falling. The waves are really rough. So this can be our Navasana, right?
Yes.
Nice core strengthening posture for the parents. And fun for the kids because you get to fall over. Wave hip. So we got the Navasana. 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 So, okay, so we have sea anemone. Clownfish. Shark. We are boat. Dolphin. And then the waves in the boat.
Yes.
We could try another posture we do. Which if we lean to the side like this and keep our feet together and then just kind of do, this is great for hips. Clam. Exactly. So if you get stiff hips, hip issues. Well, not so much, but if you do this will help your hip to open up, right? So clam. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's put it together. Ready? Mm-hmm. Let's do our little practice. First, we do our warm-up. And if you guys want to practice this part with us, that's great. But just to let you know, the actual class for Under the Sea, the Yoga and Me with Intuitive Spirit Healing Arts, Under the Sea, will be available through a platform called Burn Along. So if you sign up, create your account, which is awesome because there's so many different things on there, but we also do a lot of different things. We have Yoga and Me. I have a yoga therapy piece to that. And so it's a great platform to do, especially if you're sheltered at home, your kids are still learning at home and you need that break. If you're an educator and you do physical education or PE, this the actual classes that we do in yoga will be perfect for school-aged kids. So think about that and come back to this video because then we'll have the link below once that class is videoed and uploaded. So let's do a little bit of practice of all the stuff we just put together. You ready? Let's go. All right. So first we're going to do our warm-up as the anemone. And so what we first would say is to make sure that your body is nice and loose. Yeah, and you can stabilize yourself by just kind of opening your knees. And then, I'm going to see an anemone in the ocean. Floating around, just being mindful that you don't fall over. Your hands are nice and soft. And this is the warm-up. So even though it doesn't look very organized, you're really working a lot of muscles, getting blood circulation going. And being healthy. That's right. And so now that we've warmed up with our sea anemone, we are going to sit and get ready for our clownfish. So we straighten our legs up. We'll say, we'll bend your knee and put your foot on the other side of your knee. You're going to twist around or wrap your arm around your bent knee. And then we're going to twist our bodies, right?
Like bait mama.
Yeah. So yeah, this almost represents the clownfish going in and out of the tentacles. And then we'll say, and then we'll do both sides. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool beans. And then we do our shark. Let's do the shark. And so to do our shark, we get back up like this. And then the goal is to twist our body like this and use our arms nice and big. And then make your fingers its teeth. And we're going to twist from side to side, really opening up the side body. Good job. And then we will do our dolphin dive. So first start at the table, and then we'll instruct on how to safely start this posture. Then we're going to slide one leg straight back. Straight back. You want to scoot up a little bit? You got enough room? That's something you got to think about at home, is making sure you have enough space.
For yourselves?
Yep. And when you're doing it together.
Yeah, you have to make room so that you don't bump into each other.
That's right.
Like the head's is the worst part.
Right. Boom. Okay, so, and then we're going to say leave that front leg, right? Mm-hmm. And then we get nice and comfy. And then if you need a pillow under your hip, this is the time to do that. And then once we're nice and comfy in the start of the posture, we sit up. We can walk our hands back. And then we do our dolphin dive. This is nice to kind of coordinate the breath. As you come up, you inhale. As you go down, you exhale. Come up, inhale. Exhale, inhale. And then once we're done with that, we go to the other side. And so we slide the other leg back, leave the front leg bent, and then you can put a pillow under your hip, and then you can settling, micro movements. And then we walk back, and then we dive. Inhale, exhale as we come down. All right, so that's our dolphin dive. And then we come into being humans on a boat. We set up our boat. We get our oars. We flatten our feet. And yes, we twist. Twist our upper bodies, keeping our legs and hips steady and right where they are as we twist our torso and move our arms. Boy, I'm getting warm doing this. This can generate a lot of heat because you're moving around circulation. Nice. Boom. Uh-oh. A big wave. I see it. I see it in the distance. It got you already. It's about to get me. It's about to get me. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm coming back down. Oh, no. I'm going to lift my boat up. Oh, nice core exercise here. So Navasana. Oh, Navasana. Oh. Good job. Okay, so we got Navasana. And I got my little cheat sheet here. That's why I'm looking over here.
This is why we make videos like this, so that you have fun.
That's right. Have fun with coming up with fun yoga flow. Excellent. So, yeah, we got everything. We did everything, Arwyn. So, that sets us up for letting you guys know.
Subscribe and leave a like. And comment down below what we're going to do next for our yoga class, Yoga and me. And go and see Ken's channel. His channels are really fun. And remember to get my merchandise.
forget that also in the description below, we'll have the link to Arwyn's online shop, which is called Arwyn's Expressions.
And get to the video of the apple tree and the star.
That's right, and you go on Burn Along for that. And so Arwyn mentioned about Nadiak YouTube channel, which if you have some kids who love gaming, that is the perfect channel to subscribe to.
My brother's channel is about gaming and he games with his friends. Make sure to follow him.
Yeah, and follow us. So we will see you next time in class. Enjoy, have fun, drink plenty of water. And like I said before, if you are really feeling the effects of being sheltered in place and social distancing, these yoga practices will be perfect, especially as a bonding mechanism for families who are stuck in the house together. So make sure you go to Burn Along, look for us, Intuitive Spirit Healing Arts, join our yoga classes. You can always come back to our YouTube channel and watch how we come up with those yoga classes. And what were you saying? We'll see you later and adios!
That means bye-bye.
That means bye-bye.